Hey, it is me, Miss Awesome, making a Lunar New Year video. It is the year of the Fire Horse, and this video is about why I love New Year's and what it marks in my life and how it helps me set intentions to my life. And I believe that intentions lead to purposes, and purpose leads to direction in our life, and direction guides us where we need and want to go. So that's what I love about New Year's, and that's what this video is about. And also, my name is Miss Awesome, Anna, and I am a woman who is on a mission to inspire people to believe in the power of love. And that is what this video channel is all about. And it's just beginning, and I've just decided that I'm going to commit to this year to doing one video per week. And also, there's a blog that goes with this, and I'm telling stories about businesses, people, and organizations and how they create more love in the world. And I'm going to work on all of my video editing skills and get better and better at this. But today, what I want to do is give you a little bit of a story, a background story about me. So, number one, how did I become Miss Awesome? Well, I became Miss Awesome by setting the goal of, I had an apparel business in 2013 that I started called It's Only Love. And exercise had saved my life, and I had had a really horrible divorce, and my daughter was a toddler baby at that time, and she went through a terrible scare. And thank goodness all of that ended, but it was exercise and loving myself that saved me and guided me through really, really stressful events. And I wanted to create a brand that didn't say, change your body. I wanted a brand that said, love your life, move your body, and help somebody do the same. And that's what I did. And this whole adventure started for me. And I've had so many adventures, but this one in particular felt really, really miraculous. And the fact that I came up with the idea, and I just was trying to figure out, what does love look like? How do we create this? And, everything lined up for me to be able to launch this business, the time, the money, and the space. And there I was out in the world, learning how to operate and run and start an apparel business, which was a little bit nuts, actually. Looking back on that, it's like, wow, I really went gung-ho and to an industry that I had no idea, but I just knew that I believed in what a brand could do. If Nike could be that big, so could I. And that was my mantra. I was like, why not me? And it was so much fun. It was so much fun ordering apparel, getting in front of people, talking about the brand, and it took off. People invited me to speak at so many events, and I got in front of so many people, got my apparel, and I told the story of why I believe in the power of love and exercise, moving your body, help somebody love their life, move your body. And that's what we did. Is we created education scholarships through the sales of the apparel, which was phenomenal. What a phenomenal feeling to be able to create a brand that was on a mission that helped people, and people were all on fire for it. It was incredible. It was amazing. And that is where I had, and I'm not kidding, literally thousands of people said, "You are awesome. You are awesome." And I was just like, that's amazing. I didn't expect to hear that. I knew that this brand was special to me because I knew that exercise was much more than just trying to look a certain way. It was really a tool to love who I was and to get in touch with the strength that is inside of me and is inside of every single one of us, no matter who you are, no matter how you move, no matter what size you are, no matter how old you are. Moving your body brings you closer to something so deep inside of you, your breath, your power, your strength. It has the ability to calm your heart, to raise elevate your heart. It's all of these wonderful things. And that's what It's Only Love Activewear was really all about. And I loved running that business, but I did not love running the apparel end of it. That's a whole other chapter of my life that'll go into a different kind of story another day. But what came out of that was realizing, wow, I have a serious gift talking in front of people, coming up with ideas, sharing ideas. People really feel the energy that I give. And this is a gift, and I know it. And it became very clear to me. But then I decided, after giving the last scholarship and all of the problems that were coming with it, I just decided it's time for me to end this. And I started a new chapter in my life, and I went on to do this podcast for a very short period of time because there were a lot of complications that began in my life. The next round of stuff with my child and my ex-husband, and it was really rough again. And so I ended up doing the podcast Love Talks with Anna for less than a year, and it was so much fun. I learned so much about, technical skills and whatnot, and interviewing people, and it was really super fun. And you can check it out. It's out there on the internet, Love Talks with Anna. And so then after that, I was faced with really stressful events, and then we ran into, yes, the pandemic. And at that point in time, everything really went hard for everybody in the entire planet, actually, all of us, right? All of us humans went through that. And that is when I became determined to be a writer. I started writing this children's book, actually, Pandemic Fairies. The story came to me right there through incredible pain, which has to deal with my daughter, and that's another book that I'm going to be writing and publishing in the next 24 months. So I'm excited to share that all with you as well, and I'm really hoping to help as many people as I can with my writing. That's my goal, is to be an inspiration, to be a light, to truly be awesome in people's lives, and to shine the light on businesses, people, and organizations and how they create love in the world. Because the truth is that there are so many, and I mean so many good people in this world doing so many good things, that we need to turn our eyes and our attention towards those people, all of us, and turn off this horrible news stations that are just blasting us with negativity and things that don't make us feel strong and put us against each other, take away our power. Like, all of that is useless. And that's where the power of attention to your intention comes full circle into when we have a new year, we have a new setting, we can look at what's going on and what can we do about this? What can we do in our lives and to adjust ourselves? And that is why I believe in the power of love. And that's because there are so many people changing people's lives through doing what they love. And that is what I'm devoting this next chapter of my life to. So, dun, 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 I have launched my writing career. I have changed my last name to Awesome. Yes, I am legally Ms.Awesome. And I am setting my standard this year to tuning myself to becoming even more awesome, more healthy, more all of those, things that I can do to walk my talk and be a true light and inspiration to everybody that I possibly can be. And you are the inspiration to me out there. And I just know that I'm going to find you and you're going to find me, and we're going to help each other and help other people. And that is what makes me awesome, is I'm on a mission to create more love in this world. And I promise you, I'm going to do it all through showing stories, telling stories about how people, businesses, and organizations do it too, so that you will feel empowered, so that you will want to go out and do it too. And that is my commitment to you this year. That is my intention for this year. And now you know a little bit about how I changed my last name, because I really decided, after everything I went through with my ex-husband, that I did not want to say their last name anymore. I wanted to have my own, and I wanted to claim what is true about me, and that is the fact that I am awesome. And you are too, and you have the power to be. It only requires you to take the high road and practice kindness. And you know what? Take the high road for yourself and practice kindness for yourself, because that is where it all begins. And that is what my commitment to myself this year is, and it is to you, but really to me, is to turn up and tune up who I am into being the best version of myself that I can be. And I want to do that every day a little bit better than I did the day before. And I'll keep you posted on more of what's going on with that. But really, really, I want the YouTube station to truly be telling the stories of other people and what they're doing, because there's just so much good news out there. And let's face it, we cannot rely on our news to be giving us things that unite humanity. And that's what we need to do. And that's the power of the YouTube. It's amazing how many people are out there. So I'm giving this to you. And I want to tell you one more thing that I did is I launched the galaxyoflove.org company, business, writing, all of it's connected. It published my book. It's doing all these things. It's writing the blog, talking about the stories, businesses and organizations and how they create love. But there's also products that help support victims, actually survivors of domestic and sexual abuse. And it's through this beautiful logo and the reusable items. And I am going to try to figure out how to link the website here, but it's galaxyoflove.org. There's a lot for me to learn right now, how to do these YouTube videos, and I'm just going to keep going and keep learning. And I can't tell you, I know my lighting and everything else is just going to get improved. But this is a beginning, and that's where you start. Everybody starts. So cheers to that, and cheers to being a positive ninja. Ninja. And I really want to thank you for watching this video. And I hope that you have a wonderful year, 2026, this Lunar New Year beginning today, the year of the fire horse. And it's a great year to take action and live in intention. It's always a great year to live in intention, but just turn it up a little bit more. And if you need some inspiration, please feel free to just turn on Ms. Awesome Anna, and I promise to bring you more and more fun content. And also you can sign up for the mailing list on the galaxyoflove.org. Okay. And also, if you are looking for a great present for one little wonderful person in your life, or even just you can get this book right here. It is on the website, galaxyoflove.org, or it's also on the website, pandemicfairies.com. It's also on amazon.com. But there's definitely a lot more writing to come, a lot more things to check out on the website. Maybe you need to get yourself a new tote bag for groceries. Maybe you need to get a new coffee mug. Why not get one that helps do something in the world and reminds you of the power of love? Galaxy of Love. Ha-ha! That's pretty cute. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe it, and share it, because it does tell the YouTube that people like it. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.